Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Freedom Unite for iOS, where today we are taking on another tall crab. Because we have to. But this one is in the town. Which is certainly interesting. It's not the fortress like usual. So we get this lovely base camp. Apparently they really want us using some bombs here. Though there's no anti-dragon bombs, which does kind of sadden me. Oh, these are bounce bombs? Oh, nope, just 5 bounce bombs. And then some spleelug burl bombs. I mean, yeah, we can grab some more ballista shots. I mean, this is probably a waste of time, but I'm probably not going to kill the thing anyway, so as long as I don't let the fortress die, then we should still succeed in the quest. I had thought of bringing my own bounce bombs just for the amusement of launching them up at the crab, but... Oh, you don't want us going that way, huh? You don't want us going that way either, so we gotta go this way. And then through here. What's the deal? Why did they want us to take the long way like this? Also, where is the crab? I see no crab. There is crab. Taking its sweet time to get here. I guess part of why they gave us bombs is maybe so that we could blow open the short path into here. But whatever. There's a crab. And maybe someday it will actually get here. I am going to use these bombs, just gonna wait till he's closer. Oh, also I've swapped the gems around in my gear because crab. So yeah, I've got Quake Res, and I decided that having Speed Sharp is probably slightly more valuable than just 20 points of defense. Because unless I play poorly, my defense shouldn't even matter. Like, against monsters like Goldrathian, I mean, sure, they can tag me a few times just because of the way they do things. But this crab is not exactly known for deviating from its path. So I figured I'm pretty safe just having lower defense in exchange for Speed Sharp. And these bombs ought... Are you just doing a full 360? Oh no, you're just turning too far and then kind of backing up because I guess my bomb spooked him. Crab, you were totally able to fit through there. You didn't need to readjust. Alright, one more step with that front right leg. Okay, apparently those bombs hit the claws. That's unexpected, but still acceptable. Dang it. Almost had it. Okay, there's break number 1. Oh, sure. Move that foot first, why don't you? Sure, teleport your foot back to here, why don't you? Freaking foot teleporters. There we go. Time for face hits. And of course, now we lose our purple sharp. Still, got a good 2 rounds of hits in. Ow. Okay, let's go ahead and sharpen a little bit. Maybe do a little healing as well. Seems this crab could still get plenty closer, but I guess he's content to just sit for a moment while he thinks about how he wants to spin. Totally fine with him standing up tall like this. Gives me more time to hit this. Okay. I am not quite as up on what order he uses his legs in right here, but seems we're doing okay. Got that flinch, which may prevent the crab from doing anything particularly nasty. So looks like it is doing... Oh yeah, it is. Kept the crab from using it... Ow. Using its goo blast. That is totally fine by me. Fewer goo blasts means more time to not fail the quest. That leg could have gotten me if I was positioned slightly differently. I still hate when the legs slide. Yeah, please, just sit still all you want here. I do not mind. Unfortunately, this is yet another face time where we do not get purple sharp, but white sharp is still quite acceptable. Now to go for this leg. Of course, he pulled it in so that I couldn't quite get it. Oh, sure, move it out of my way. And then rotate it right back in, because that's totally how physics work. So if we could get the flinch here before he does his big claw attack, that would be great. And it seems those hopes are dashed. We were probably a moment too late. Yeah. The fort has taken damage. A couple frames earlier, we might have actually prevented that damage. Darn you and your rotating legs. I set up to attack where your legs are, and then you just slide them away. It's not how crabs work. Especially not crabs of this size. Okay, another face time. Still with white sharp, but it's time on the face. Which I can appreciate. Because damage is damage. Just being extra careful because I don't want to get stepped on by a foot that's not behaving as I expected. And that's what happens when you dodge exactly where a foot's going to be. So here, we need to get another flinch to prevent a gooping. And we're going to have to get this pretty quick here. Oh. Sounds like he probably got that off. Yeah, he definitely did. Maybe if we had not completely whiffed the golf swing, he wouldn't have gotten it, but yeah, he definitely got... Oh, hello, giant map. I should really use the Dragonator, but since I haven't destroyed the rock, it would result in a bit of a time loss if I were to Farcaster up. And naturally it would result in a time loss if I were to just walk up, or rather climb up. There's no good way for me to get to the Dragonator is what I'm trying to say. Okay, yet another white sharp face time. But we've got all the leg breaks, which is good. I think next time he turns his back towards the front of the place and starts walking towards it, we'll go up. Because that way we can prevent him using his goop, which I believe is the attack that does the most damage to the fort. So preventing that is good. And here's the big knock. Ow! That hurt. But hey, lots of face time. So that golf swing did not hit the face. A little unfortunate. Definitely want to hit the face over the legs or the arms. And 4 full rounds of attacks. Not bad. So we're going to get over here, do some healing. Because we need it. Okay, he's about to claw the place. That's something to be avoided. Certainly easier to avoid if our hammer actually hits the leg. Come on, get the flinch. Nope. That's not good. We are not doing quite well enough on preventing things here. I think it might be a good idea for me to not do so much focusing on a single leg. Like, if I hit several legs to the point where they're close to getting that break, then that'll give me more options for interrupting him. So if I just do a triple there, that one should be ready to go anytime. So if the time arises, we'll be able... That foot didn't even hit me when it landed. Like, it went kind of through me before it landed, but it was the landing that caused me to go flying. Okay, we need this break. Please. Thank you. Okay. So, no accompanying knockdown this time, because it's the second time we've gotten that break. But it did interrupt the attack, which is important. And one more round on this foot should get it ready to break. he is turning around. So now's the time to climb. Should be able to get up to the Dragonator before he's ready to fire. Or at least I sincerely hope I can. He does take a while to turn. If I had started climbing when he started getting ready to actually do the attack, then there might have been more question. Yeah, we've got plenty of time here. Enough time to use a ration, to sharpen a little bit, even drink a first aid med. Should I bomb that? I do have my own bombs, but I don't think it would be really worth my time. Alright, since he's in position. He didn't look like he liked that. Is there any way for me to jump off this from up here? Like, there's a way to jump off from the high part in the fortress. I don't think there is such a way in the town, which is unfortunate. I'd certainly like to have such a method available to me. Just going to use all my ballista ammo on the skull, because it's got 3 breaks and ballista ammo does the same damage regardless of what it hits. Or we'll tag a foot. I guess that's an option. Come on, come on. It's so tough to aim this. It has to go in its very set increments. Okay. We need to get in there and bust up a foot. Unfortunately, this one's already gone. I think between the Dragonator and that one stray ballista shot, all of our attempts to get these ready to go have backfired. And the fact that I flinched that one right there might have been bad, or it might have been good. Depends on whether or not the crab would have gone for a second attack. Gonna leave that foot be. We'll probably be able to get the flinch on it without too much effort. So we'll go for this one for now. Because yeah, we just have to be able to interrupt his attacks if the town is to be saved. And since we're doing this solo, we can only rely on us. And just to be a little cheeky, going for that shell. Interrupting his walk up for an attack is also decent, though not quite as desirable. Because if you interrupt... Oh, apparently it doesn't stop him from going for the attack. So you literally do have to just interrupt the attack. Okay, that's not great for us. Yep, he is getting this one off. And now we get the break right after he does. We are past the 50% mark time-wise, so, I mean, we still can do this. Especially with this knockdown right here. With us at Purple Sharp. Though we actually did front-load a lot of knockdowns, so we're not going to have as many going forward in this quest, which means we do still have some cause for concern. But that's not the attack I wanted. Despite having cause for concern, we should still be able to pull this off. Especially because our next leg break will be a big knockdown, I believe. Okay, not a big knockdown, but a knockdown. And we take knockdowns. And we'll just go leg to leg, even though they're all red, just in case getting all 4 of them results in a big knockdown. Because that's really what we want. We want a big knockdown, big as we can get. Because the more time he spends on the floor, the less time he spends attacking the town. We just barely managed to tag that one. Okay, I can take hitting 2 separate legs. Okay, there's the big knockdown. Fine by me. Would have loved to be at purple sharp, but white sharp is still good. After all, damage is damage. And still managed to get that last golf swing in. So he's actually going to walk away from the wall for a little bit. Or at least he should. Nope, he is going towards it. He's going back end first. That is not what we want to see. Thankfully, we were able to put a stop to that. Though it looks like said stop was... Or no, it was as stoppy as we wanted. That's good. So he's gonna come this way for a little bit, and I think now is as good a time as any to plant some bombs for him. We just need him to scoot his way back a little bit so that the bombs will actually be able to catch a hitbox. Like so. And there's just some extra damage for the road. If only he was quicker to rotate that leg, it would have gotten hit by our golf swing. Should be able to get this break, yep, before he does anything to the wall. Ew, blue sharp. Still damage is damage, but it's like 10% less damage than white. Of course, now we're at purple, so even white looks piddly. Alright. Let's get some work in on this leg. Sure, pull it in, jerk. Looks like if we were going for his back left leg, we might have been able to do a full 2 rounds of attacks before it got pulled in. One more round ought to get us the break here. Or not. Break, please. Yes! Broke before the claws hit. And now we could probably just completely leave him alone and still clear the quest. Of course, that's not what we're doing. It's just a thing we probably could do. And there's a break. As lovely as any. And of course, the face hits are a thing. Got crits on all of them. That was lovely. If we could get one more big knockdown before the quest was over, that would be great. I don't expect we're going to actually get the kill, but that would go a long way towards potentially making it possible. And there's another break preventing an attack. There is absolutely zero chance that you could actually kill the town at this point in the quest. So we've done our job. Now we're just fighting to see if we can get the kill, which I'm almost positive we can't. Or maybe we can. I spoke too soon. Let's just carve this grass over here. Interesting that we managed to kill the Guildhall Gowran, but not the village one. Maybe it's because it's here in the town. It doesn't have as long a run-up, which means it's going to be doing a lot more attacks that just keep it in one spot, and all that. Maybe that's why. Is there another carve spot? I don't think there is. Also, the shape made by his legs just bending in these different ways is weird. Yeah, I feel like this crab should really give more carves than it did. Well, it gave 6 or 5, or yeah, that's 5. Yeah, I feel like it should have given 6 carves. Just nice, even number. Would have been nice. Because this is fewer carves than you get from a monoblos that you sever the tail on. And yet this thing is much bigger than a monoblos. Also, it had Elder... Oh, right, because the Lao Skull. That's why it has Elder Dragon bones, despite not being an Elder Dragon. Alright, that's a dead crab. Which means that next time we get to fight another Acantor. Which is fine by me. Acantor is pretty interesting. Oh, hello. What have you got? Oh, I can get a book for Acantor so that I can learn about it? Gee, thanks. That's super timely. Except for the fact that I already killed one. What's that? I have a quest to hunt an Acantor? Who would have known? It's not unknown. I've killed one before. It's a flying wyvern, but it really should be classified as an elder dragon, in my opinion. Or at least something other than a flying wyvern. Like, reclassify it as a fanged wyvern if you have to. Oh boy, we got a Thunk You plus. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Join us next time when we take down another Acantor that will hopefully be just as smooth as the last one. See you then, friends.